Hey everyone, welcome to Moonlight Multi-Masking on a Tuesday night. So crazy.
It is crazy. It's going to be fun.
Yes, it will be fun. And so Tracy and Chris are here with me tonight, and we're going to give you just a couple of minutes to get on. We want to make sure that you have, what do you need? Water, a mirror, a pen, your samples. What else do they need, ladies? What am I forgetting? Oh, good. Yes. Thank you, Chris. You have the samples. I'm just realizing I didn't grab my samples today. And so we want to make sure as you get on that you're telling us who you are, what is your name, who invited you, and we can't see your name often. So if you could put in the comments your name, I know that seems weird, but that would help us so much so that we can see who you are. And we are going to try to keep this to a short amount of time. So if we don't acknowledge your question or your name, it's not because we're ignoring you. We're just trying to stay on task tonight, okay? So as we get started, let's see if there's anything else that we're doing Comment Queen tonight. And so we want to find out who's going to be our Comment Queen. How do they become the Comment Queen?
I mean, I'm no Einstein, Beck, but I would surmise just maybe by interacting a lot, asking a lot of things, putting emojis, saying things to us as much as possible.
What do you like? How does it feel? Your favorite thing? The more you do, the more your chances are.
Yes, that's it. Now, if you put in a comment that makes no sense at all, that doesn't count. Okay, so it has to be a meaningful comment and then it counts.
Right.
Okay, we're still going to wait just a little bit, but as we're waiting for people to get on, I really want to introduce all of the three of us, and we're going to start with our newest friend, Chris. We are so excited to have you with us, Chris. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Chris Riley. I have it's been 4 years now. Moved over to the Grand Rapids area from the Midland area. Been a Mary Kay now for 25 years. I'm married to Todd for 33 years. Two daughters are 25 and 28. And I have two little fur families or fur pets, whatever you want to call them, that may interrupt me. In fact, a product. You want to see the corner of this product? You see it?
Oh, no.
That was Benny. He likes our charcoal mask. It tastes good. So that's just a little bit about me.
Oh, fun. And Tracy, we got to hear from you.
Yeah, my name's Tracy Foltz. I've been building my Mary Kay business. Chris and I signed up at about the same time, 25 years. In fact, we got married the same year, married 33 years, just like Chris. I have daughters, just like Chris, only I have 3 daughters, all grown. My youngest is Ellie. Some of you probably have heard me talk about her. Ellie is severely mentally and physically impaired and requires full-time care. I have great help, great people that help me with her. But the thing I want to say about that is, since the day she was born and we started finding out, the challenges she would face, my Mary Kay business was able to work around whatever it is she needed. So I feel really blessed. And today is Mary Kay's, 58 years? Is that right, you guys? 58 years. You guys out there, can you believe it? We have been in business 58 years, this amazing company. And I've been a part of it, like I just said, 25 years. And I have to say, it's one of the smartest things I have ever done. No regrets ever. I absolutely love it. And I love what it's done for my family.
Amen.
Yay. I agree, Tracy and Chris. And I am Becky Caminetti. I started my Mary Kay business 14 years ago. It's so hard to believe that in September 14 years ago was really the first month that I started holding appointments, even though I had been a consultant since June of that year. And I did nothing for the first 3 months of my business. And then all of a sudden I decided I would start holding appointments. And here I am 14 years later, like on camera. So crazy. And I'm married to a 4th grade teacher, and I have 2 cute baby dogs. They're not babies. One's 15 and one is 8. Pumpkin and Panini, and they help me in my business all the time. They greet the customers as they come to my house and my studio. So if you ever come to visit me in person, you get to meet the girls. That's what we call them. And so we all have girls on this video. That is so fun. So it's a good thing that we're in Mary Kay, right? So if you have been getting on, we want to make sure we know who you are, who invited you, maybe where you're from, maybe one thing you would love to learn. Make sure you have your samples, your water, or be near a sink, and a pen and paper, and let's see. Oh, a washcloth. A washcloth would be really, really great. Okay, Tracy, what is our main goal? Like, why do we have these people on for Moonlight Multi-Masking?
I just think it's amazing and awesome that we can do these events. And, you know, it's 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night, and here we are all together spending a little bit of time together. And what we really want more than anything else is to have fun and have you guys maybe learn a couple quick little tips, a few, 1 or 2, whatever, but mostly we want to have fun and we want to hear from you guys. So if you have any questions, if any concerns come up throughout this, just let us know. We want to hear from you.
Yes. And as you put your questions in, some of our skincare consultants are going to answer them if they're on here. I know we have several of them watching, so they'll be answering. Or if we miss one of them during if you don't get your question answered, then we will come on later and answer. Okay. So Chris, we are starting with our micellar water. Can you explain to us about our micellar water and what we're doing?
Sure can. Okay, micellar water. We are using it to remove our makeup off our face. We're going to be using oil-free eye makeup remover in a minute too. But this is a product that requires no rinsing. So you can take off.
What is happening?
You're out of control.
Chris, you were doing so good. Okay, ignore what's going on in the box next to you.
Right. Ignore Tracy in the window there.
Right.
So micellar water, it removes. What we're doing with it is we are actually removing our makeup with it, except for eye makeup. We won't be removing that. We'll be using our oil-free eye makeup remover. I have found that you can use it to remove lipstick too, if necessary. Works really well when you're trying a whole bunch of colors on.
Yep.
And you can see how much it removes. This is, you do not have to rinse it, which is awesome. So if you are, let's say, working out and you put this in your workout bag and you want to just give yourself a quick rinse, you can do this with your cotton pad. Or let's say you go camping. My daughter goes camping, so she takes it with her. You don't have to worry about having access to a sink. Removes impurities, helps break down face makeup, and leave skin looking hydrated. One thing I have noticed, if you use too much, you might feel a little sticky. So a little goes a long way. So don't think that you have to use a lot. So that's the micellar.
And you guys, we're kind of using it as a pre-cleanse though, right?
Yes, we're taking off our makeup with it.
Yeah.
So we get more benefits from our cleanser after doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although now you're it without eyebrows.
I love it. I love the analogy that we would never sweep or mop our floor before sweeping it. So we're just imagining that we just swept away the makeup so that now we can go in and mop the floor. So Tracy, you got to talk about our #1 best-selling eye makeup remover.
Yes.
Don't think for a second, you guys, that you can go to any store and see a product that looks similar and buy it, and it's the same thing as this, as our oil-free eye makeup remover. So you always want to shake it, all right? And it gently and effectively removes all your eye makeup. You can do exactly what Becky's doing. Hold it to your eye, and it just wipes it right away. It's so easy to use. This is the first place you're going to see signs of aging, stress, lack of sleep. Do not use a regular cleanser in your eye area. You want to use products that are formulated for the eye area. Don't use a regular moisturizer. Even if a YouTuber tells you you can, do not do it, okay? Use products that are formulated for your eye area, and our oil-free eye makeup remover is the best. There's a reason why it's the #1 product in our line.
You know, it's so funny. In October, we usually do a trash it party for Halloween. And I had a customer come one day, and she could trade in some non-Mary Kay items for some Mary Kay items. And she had multiple brands of eye makeup remover. And she slammed them on my table, and she's like, lies, lies. None of them work. So we're here to tell you from our customer's perspective, because I don't use another brand, that they don't work like Mary Kay's.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to move on, and Chris is going to hold up the samples because I did not bring them, but we are moving on to our 3D skincare. It's a 4-piece system, and Tracy has the full size set there to show us too.
Yep, I do.
And it's 4 pieces. It has a cleanser, a day cream, an eye cream, a night cream. It's 4 pieces. It's amazing. It's going to do everything you need. It does three things. It delays the signs of aging. It delivers results in 4 weeks, clinically proven, and it is going to defend against all those environmental damages. So in the comments, we want to hear from you. First of all, how much % do you think our aging comes from our DNA, just the way God created us?
Good question.
Okay, we're going to come back and answer that in a minute. But Chris, can you tell us while you're washing your face, what do the 4 things, what happens with this cleanser when we're using it? And I'm using our Skinvigorate brush because I love this brush. So.
Yeah. And I have mine also. And just for you people who maybe watched and noticed, my cleanser looked a little different than Tracy's. I used the combination to oily today.
Me too.
And did you? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to want to use, a little goes a long way. And I wet that first, and kind of, it's a little bit more difficult sitting here at our desks, but so the skincare that you're using defends, and you guys are going to have to, because I can't see. So defends, delays, and delivers. So you're defending against the environmental stresses that we have on our, just every day out in the environment. And then it delays the look of premature skin with broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection. And then it delivers visible improvement of multiple signs of aging. So you get many benefits.
Yes.
And it feels so good, you guys. Doesn't it feel good to get your makeup off?
Oh, it does. You know, look at how much makeup just came off on that brush, even after doing the micellar water. That's why we want to use that first cleanse so this cleanser can get in. And the cleanser is called 4-in-1 because it does 4 things. It cleanses. It exfoliates. You'll feel the little beads in there if you're using your fingers. It is toning. And my favorite part is it's brightening your skin. We have a the complex that we're using has a brightener. I don't know about you, but the older I get, the more I want brightening to my skin. So make sure you're doing your neck, and we're always going up and out. Up is good, bad is down, right?
That's right. Gravity's pulling everything down all the time. You guys know that, right?
And you're going to cleanse morning and night. And what I do that helps me out a lot is I have a cleanser in my shower so that you don't get in there and go, oops, I don't have a cleanser.
Right.
And I was just talking with a customer because she says, I don't wash my face before I go to bed. She's a busy mom of 4 kiddos. And she does it in the morning because it's in her shower. And I said, you know what? It might benefit you to put one by your sink and one by your shower. Buy 2. Because I'm like you, like I'm lazy. But they say for every day you don't wash your face, you age your face like 7 to 14 days.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but my skin going south is not something I'm really
No.
excited about.
No.
Okay, we are going to do two of our favorite things. And I just realized I didn't grab it off of my shelf here. And I'll be right back. How about if you share with us, Tracy, what ones we're doing?
So what we're going to do, you guys, this is so fun. I absolutely love this. We are going to be using our charcoal mask, okay? And we are going to be using our moisture renewing mask. Now, you can do, a lot of times I'll do charcoal mask like in the morning, and my moisture rich mask at night. You can sleep with the moisture rich mask on if you want extra hydration. Okay. Your charcoal mask is going to go deep. You can use both of these at the same time if you want to. Some people will put their moisture rich mask all over their face and then their charcoal mask in their T-zone. Do you do that, Becky?
I don't. I sleep in my moisture mask because I have very oily skin. So I want to declog with my charcoal, and then I do my moisturizer, and then I end with my moisture mask. But you're right. Some people do have those dry patches. So it's smart. So if you have your two samples and you have dry patches on your skin, I would do your moisture mask in the dry area and then do your charcoal mask in every other area. Otherwise, you can do what we're doing. What are you doing today? Are you doing all charcoal right now, Tracy?
I'm doing all charcoal right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to do. But I do the same thing you do, Becky. I put the moisture renewal gel mask last and keep it on. It's a leave on, especially in the winter for me.
Yes.
I get dry in the winter. So
okay.
I tend to use that even more in the winter.
So you guys, I had a Mary Kay mask on. We have so many great masks. I had on our pink mask. I took my dog out. It was dark. This was about 2 weeks ago. And my dog ran away, and it was the neighbor kid, young boy, right? And I've got a pink mask on with my hair in a clip. And anyway, long story short, he asked about my mask. I was a little embarrassed, but he goes, I've always wanted to try a mask. And I go, well, Tyler, I'll go get you one. So I got him a charcoal mask, and he's been using it. He's thanked me like 3 or 4 times. So all that to say, that's what I love about the charcoal mask. Anybody can use it.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Yep.
So it's great for people with oily skin. It's great with people who have acne from wearing a mask, which a lot of you are still having to wear a mask every day. It helps with, did I say detoxing? It helps with pores. It helps with blackheads. I've had success with it on mosquito bites. So
that's a great idea.
I know one of our consultants, Sue, had success with it with poison ivy because it really does suck things out. That's what charcoal does, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys love the smell? Like, what do you guys think are the ingredients that are, like, put it in the comments.
Yes.
Like, what ingredients smell like this? Because it smells amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Clears out your
And
sinus.
yeah, okay. So Tracy and Chris, which one of you is going to answer the question about what percentage of our aging comes from just our DNA?
Okay. Chris, you want to go? You're the newbie.
I'm the newbie.
You're the newbie.
I'm going to say from our DNA, it would be, let's say, I probably should know this answer for reals, but I don't. 20%.
So I totally am stumping them tonight. This is good. We don't talk about this very often, but only 20% of our aging.
You were right.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I remember.
Yeah. So 20% of our aging just comes because of the way God made us with our DNA. The other 80%, what are the other things that what cause our skin to age?
The biggest one is the sun, in my opinion. That's what I see with most people. But you know what? There's a lot of factors that can affect you're aging. Not what we just talked about, not washing your face on a regular basis, not taking care of your skin. Smoking ages you exponentially. Sun damage, of course. What else am I forgetting, you guys?
Just environmental stressors like the dirt that flies around in the air and the pollen and just your normal, and even your hair care products that run down your face, or, you get, there's a lot of other things, not drinking enough
or
water.
just water, or just stress in general. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to look good, you guys, you do have to put some effort in. It's, it's true of anything. If you got to eat right, you got to exercise, and you got to use skincare.
Yeah.
And the great news is we cannot change our natural DNA. Like, we just can't change that. That's the way God created our skin. That's created everything. But we have 80% like power over what happens to our skin. That's empowering to me to say, you know what, I might not be able to change my DNA, but I have control over what I do to my skin. And that's washing it, moisturizing it, doing a mask, detoxing. Like, we can help you with that. So check with your consultant, whoever invited you to be on here, so that she can help you find the skincare that's best for you. So we're using our 3D today, but we do have 5 skincare lines for you. And so we'll be doing those over the next, months ahead. If you haven't seen these, check the albums, because there's lots of videos in there. But we can help you with that. But while we're letting our face hang out here and dry, because it looks so fun, right? We want to just share with you a little bit about Mary Kay. And yes, actually, it's Tuesday, and yesterday, the 13th of September, was our 58th anniversary. And so 58 years later, what makes our business so special? So Chris, tell us about Mary Kay, the woman. What made her so special?
Well, when I started, I never had the opportunity to actually meet her or talk to her, except for I did see her at seminar one time. But based on what I have read and studied and heard about her, is Mary Kay, she was way ahead of her time, way ahead of her time. And she was probably was she around our age when she started the business?
Probably.
And she started Mary Kay when she was in her 50s. And it was basically all of the things that she wrote down on a lined sheet of paper of things that she wanted to make available or offer. And she realized that she developed a marketing plan when she started writing all these things down. All she needed was a product. So she was way ahead of her time. And for me, the biggest thing that drew me to Mary Kay was her philosophy in putting God first, family second, and career third. And where we had the opportunity to do that without having to ask permission to do that. And I have 2 adult daughters who are working out there in the corporate world. And I hear the stories on, they're promised this and they're told that, and then they get in there and it's not the way it is. And it's stressful. And I just am so thankful that I do not have to ask permission to do any of those things. I can work my business with total flexibility. And Mary Kay Ash knew as a woman that that's what we needed to be able to do. So that's just a few of the things that have affected me. And then I'm just very appreciative in that our company still today holds by those rules, and not rules necessarily, but philosophies. We still have the same thing today.
Yeah, I think, in today's world, to have those priorities still permeating a business is pretty rare.
And we could work our business during everything that went on. With really not much of a hiccup. We just had to change just a little bit, but we were already ready to go.
Right.
Yeah. And Tracy, I know you've used Mary Kay products since you were in high school, if I'm not mistaken. And so tell us about the products. What's so important about these products compared to other, or, we don't really compare name brands, but like, what's important?
I just love how the product has always been amazing. It just has. I started using the product in 1981. A Mary Kay lady came to my home ec class at my high school, and I fell in love with the product. Some people use this product one time and they just get it. I was one of those people. I fell in love with the product, and I have used it consistently, with very few exceptions, up until now. So the products, what do you need to know other than they work, you guys? They work. I can spot a Mary Kay person out of a crowd just by the way her skin looks. It's always been that way for me. It still is that way. So if you want younger, more beautiful looking skin, you got to use skincare, and ours is the best.
And I love that you can use a product you get to try before you buy, because we have lots of samples. Many of you are probably having samples to use. And if you don't have samples, you can ask for samples. Or if you live close enough to your consultant, by all means, get together and do it one-on-one or as a group. But we have that 100% satisfaction guarantee. So even if you purchase something and you don't absolutely love it, your consultant can return it without it coming out of her pocket. Mary Kay takes care of us. So never, ever feel bad about asking to return something or exchange it or find a better solution for you.
And, the bulk of our products are made at our manufacturing facility in Dallas, Texas. I mean, not every product is made in the United States, but the vast majority of our products are made in the United States. There's just so many great things about the products and the company.
Okay, here's another question for you guys to put in the comments. How many ingredients do you think are banned in the United States?
Oh, this is a great question.
And then also put in how many are banned in the European Union. So make sure you put it in the comments, and we're going to answer that in just a minute. We'll come back to that. But let's talk about, how do people, when they start a Mary Kay business, how do they learn how to do it? So Chris, could you share about that?
Yes, I can. There are many ways you can learn how to do it. And one is by what we're doing right now, watching a lot of videos. But we help you, or your recruiter helps you in any way that you need. And the best way is to try it and use it yourself. So you know what it feels like, smells like, what formula is like, even if it's not for your skin. And then that would be the best way, is by actually doing it, trying it. And then we help you. And I just drew a total, you want to know how they learn how to use the products, right? Isn't that what you asked me back?
Yeah. Okay. So what are the resources on through Mary Kay? Do we have resources to train people?
When you become a consultant, you immediately, you are a member of our, what do you want to call it? Our Mary Kay in Touch. Yes, our sisterhood. And Mary Kay in Touch is the online source for Mary Kay for beauty consultants. You can't even begin to. We constantly are learning new things. You can go to Mary Kay University on there, and you can go and you can learn about this. You can be skincare confident. You can become color confident. Anything you can imagine. And there's also Product Central. So every single product, and I've printed some myself. You can actually print out information on every single product there too. And then ordering them and using them and learning everything that you possibly, can, and then trying them yourself. And then attending events like this, where you can learn from us, but then you can also be doing it with yourself, and you can invite customers, and you can learn and earn at the same time.
I love just sharing that. I feel like the education I've gotten in Mary Kay, it's far beyond a college degree, not just about products and business, but also on me personally, the way I've grown in the last 14 years. You can't get a college degree with that. It's just not offered, and it didn't cost me that. So I love that.
It's so true, Becky.
Yeah. So we train you, but let's go back and answer some questions about ingredients really quickly, because we're getting close to washing our faces off. So if you answered 13 to 15, on banned ingredients in the United States, you're a winner. Woo,
Can
woo, woo, woo,
I
woo.
ask a question, Beck?
Yes.
Why on earth would anybody ban products in the United States?
Well, it's the
Anywhere.
ingredients that they say are not safe to use.
Okay.
So there are certain ingredients, and there's a lot of discussion in the world about what's safe and what's not.
Mhm.
But Mary Kay goes by European Union standards, and European Union standards are over 1,300 ingredients that are banned for safety. So Mary Kay does not use any of those ingredients in our products. And so we are EU compliant. That's a big deal.
Wow.
We don't test on animals.
Nope.
And we were one of the first companies to stop animal testing back in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. We were
1990. It was 1990.
okay. So we've been a leader in that forever.
Mhm.
Okay, Tracy and Chris, we all love our cars. Let's just share with them how many free cars we've had in starting our Mary Kay business and since starting our Mary Kay business. Do you guys remember how many you've had? How about you, Tracy? Oh, 8?
I think I've had, I started in 1996. I've had a new car every 2 years since then. So 12 to 13 cars. But I will say one year I earned 3 cars in a year. We earned a Grand Am, then we earned a Grand Prix, then we earned a pink Cadillac. So I don't know. It's at least, I'd say it's at least 13 to 15 cars, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I am on car number 7, I believe. So we're grateful for that opportunity that we worked to earn a car. We don't win a car. Mary Kay doesn't like pick a name out of a hat. No, wow, you won a car. It's not The Price is Right. We actually work to earn that. And so I love that Mary Kay recognizes us with a free, business car, which is, pretty amazing. Okay, we need to move on. And while we're washing our faces, hopefully, if you were to get a free car, or you had an extra $100 a month. So if you didn't have a car payment, or if you had an extra $100, let's just say a week, what would you spend that on? I would love to see the answers. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
Really good question.
So in the comments, while we're washing our face, make sure you're putting in the comments, what would you spend an extra $100 on a week? And I've heard that car payments and insurance and all the things are about $500 a month in most people's budget between their car payment and their insurance. So if you had an extra $300 to $500 a month that you didn't have to put towards a car payment and insurance, what would you spend it on? Okay. Did you know that in Mary Kay you can start a business for $30? 3 $10 bills.
What?
I know.
Crazy.
So if you have any curiosity about this, you need to talk to your consultant.
Get your questions answered. It doesn't hurt to ask questions.
No. And you know what? If you decided you wanted to start a Mary Kay business before 24 hours, like by 9 p.m. or midnight on Wednesday, I know for sure that any 3 of us, whoever's unit you would be a part of, you would have a signing bonus. So check with us on what that signing bonus is, okay? Now, I am just going to pop this in. I didn't tell the other gals I'm going to do this. I love blemish control toner. And so after I use my charcoal mask, I come back in and I do my blemish control toner because I have really oily, acne-prone skin.
I cannot imagine using that.
And look at, that's how much more charcoal just came off my face. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
So that's another reason I do it, just to make sure I got all the charcoal off.
Yep.
Okay, what is next? Tracy, let's talk about night cream. We're getting ready to go to bed.
Oh, I love you so much. I really do. I love this product, you guys, because it restores my skin while I sleep. So I literally wake up looking younger. Who wouldn't want to use this product? It's amazing. So you use a very small amount. I have to admit, I have very dry skin. I love a lot of night cream on my face before I go to bed. Always do your face and make sure you get your neck and even bring it down to your décolleté area. If you don't, you're going to look in the mirror one day and it's going to look crepey and you're going to be like, what happened? Bring your skincare all the way down, okay? Avoid your eye area.
Okay, so tomorrow morning you've got your cleanser in your packet. And if you didn't realize, a pea-size amount of all of this goes, that's all you need. You don't need more than that. So in your packet, you're going to do your cleanser again, and then you're going to do your day cream. Chris, can you talk to us about the day cream?
I sure can. So the Time-Wise 3D Day Cream, and you can get it with or without SPF. So those of you who might be a little sensitive to SPF, you can order it without. It actually provides UVA and UVB protection with your SPF, and it re-energizes skin natural youthful glow. So you would only use this, and just like we did with the night cream, I dot mine on all over my face and then blend. And just another thing I try to remind people is the tops of your ears. Do the tops of your ears. And the reason why I'm more even in tune with this, my mom has a lot of skin cancers being removed, and the other place is around your nose. And then some people, you might need to touch up depending if you have allergies too. So, and this moisturizes for up to 12 hours. So this is very essential.
Essential, absolutely. Yes. I have a new consultant who is an over-the-road truck driver, and her whole half of her face and her neck and her arm have almost turned purple because of sun damage. And she's starting to use
Wow.
Yeah. So she's starting to use more sunscreen, but you just don't think about that. The sun that comes in just through your windshield of your car is damaging your skin every single day, even on a cloudy, rainy, yucky day. Or in the middle of winter in Michigan, which we all live in.
Exactly. Right.
Okay, we need to go to our eye cream. So you're going to use your ring finger and you're going to pat underneath your eye. You want to just pat, pat, pat. You don't want to rub. And you want to go on your eyelid. And so I just kind of feel for where this bone is right here. And I feel where this bone is. And I just switched to my third finger. But the point is, don't rub. Because eventually your skin does not bounce back.
Yes, it's true.
It does not bounce back. So if you yank on your skin like this on a regular basis, pretty soon it just gets saggy and nasty. Yep. So this firms, it brightens, it moisturizes, it helps reduce lines and wrinkles. It depuffs some.
Yeah.
And let's see, what else did I want to say? It helps dark circles. Brightens.
Moisturizer.
Brightens, yes, moisturize. It does the whole ball of wax. So we do have 3 eye creams. This is a part of our 3D set, and it's great for all ages. If you're 20 or older, you need to use the eye cream.
And I have a question that everybody could answer out there.
Oh, good. Yay.
Does anybody know why we talk about using our ring finger? Does anybody know why?
Ooh,
So
that's a good question.
Why not use this finger?
Right.
Right.
Inquiring minds want to know. Chris, tell us, why our ring finger?
Because we have the least amount of control with this finger. So if you try all your fingers, you can really poke yourself well with this one.
Yes.
We tend to be more delicate with. And then doesn't it look a lot more dainty too?
Yes.
It's not a strong finger. This is not a strong finger,
No,
you guys.
You couldn't poke someone very good with that.
No, like if you were in a fight, you wouldn't use this finger. Okay, you might use this finger.
Right. So very feminine.
You
feminine.
want a light touch, right, you guys?
Absolutely.
The skin is paper thin. It's going to be the first place you're going to see signs of aging.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. So the 3 places we show signs of aging, right? Eyes, neck, back of the hands. So Tracy, share your tip for going on the back of your hands.
Okay. What you do is you keep, and I don't have, I got one right here. you keep your day cream in your purse. I don't leave it in the car because of varying temperatures in the car, but keep it in your purse. And then when you're sitting at a light, I put that day cream on my hands. I even put it on my arms to avoid sun damage.
Mm-hmm. And as
So
you're doing
smart.
your skincare, when you have extra product on your hands, rub it on the back of your
Right.
hands. And your hands get your skincare too.
Right.
You guys are so smart. Okay. We need to end with our satin lips. Chris, talk to us
Yay!
about scrub.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Wait. What?
I'm
The
so
satin lip scrub.
I can't wait. That's what I said.
Oh,
I can't wait.
I thought you told me
Well,
to wait.
No,
All right.
don't wait. Do it.
I don't know how we ever lived without satin lips. I really don't, because this is the Shea Sugar Scrub. It takes off all the dead, dry skin, and it is sugar. So you want to eat it, but it does taste good. This is something my dog would eat probably too. So
Those
what you want
dogs.
to do with it is I put it on my lips, and you also want to put it a little bit around your lips too. It takes off all the dead, dry skin. Everyone in your family needs this product. And
Yes.
I even tell my husband, you need some sweet, soft lips just like mine. So the men in your life need to be using it too.
Exactly.
And you'll never have to have, if you have children in your house or grandkids, I used to bring the neighbor girls into the bathroom and go, there's no reason you're going to need to ever have chapped lips. When you use
Can I
it.
just one hot little tip, you guys? If you are somebody who wants fuller looking lips, use your sugar scrub in the morning before you apply your lip liner. It just makes them look your lips a little bit fuller after that,
I love that.
sugar scrub.
Great idea, because I use it at night,
Mhm.
but no one gets to see that.
Well, the other thing too is if you're using a matte lipstick, your lips need to be exfoliated because otherwise your lips start looking nasty because matte is not forgiving at all. So
Right.
It's a great way for you to, if you are an older woman who have more lines and lip wrinkles in your lips, you can use an exfoliation satin scrub, and that will help you be able to have the ability to use a matte lipstick. Okay, we follow it with the lip balm. Tracy, tell us about the lip balm.
I already put mine on because I couldn't
Can't
wait.
wait.
I'm so excited about it. So you guys, it contains shea butter. And what shea butter is, it's just an extra rich hydrant for your skin. Okay. It just feels so good on. So what I do, use your sugar scrub a couple times a week and keep your shea butter lip balm right beside your bed. Put it on every night before you go to bed. You will not have chapped lips all winter long. It feels so good.
For sure. Okay. Here's what we want you to do. Would you take a picture of yourself and put a selfie in the comments? We would love to see your skin. And we want you to go like this. Like this makes my heart so happy right now, doesn't it? Oh, we forgot. We got to end with our moisture mask. Okay.
Yes.
We need to put our moisture mask on. This 10 benefits for your skin. It's like a drink of water for your skin. So I'm actually not going to put mine on today because here's the thing. I just did mine last night, not thinking about that I was going to do this tonight. So I'm not going to do it tonight because you don't need to do it every night. You're going to do it 2 or 3 nights a week and you sleep in it. Or like we said, you could have used it earlier and washed it off after 10 minutes. But since my face is ready for bed, I kind of want to just go to bed.
Yep.
So add your moisture mask and your skin's going to wake up tomorrow singing hallelujah, saying, thank you, Jesus, for my amazing skin. So, okay. So put your selfie in the comments. And then we have 4 questions for you. So here's what I need you to do. Can you find a piece of paper? I forgot maybe to tell you to get paper earlier. I want to have you text or call or take a picture of this piece of paper you're going to write on. Or you could put it in the comments if you want to, but if you want to keep it more private, that's totally fine. But your consultant's going to want to hear from you. So make sure you're ready to answer these 4 questions, and they're super easy. Okay. So the first question is, are you ready? Did you have fun? Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, hopefully that's a yes. Hope your face is having a good time. Okay, number 2, we need to add our deals so you can see what it is. So today we did the TimeWise 3D Miracle Set. It's the second one from the left. And Tracy, I think you have the bag there to show them what that looks like.
Ew.
It's regularly $110. And it's going to last you 3 to 5 months, depending on how much product you use. And because it counts as 2 sets, do you see over on the right-hand side, it says 2 sets is $99. Girl, that is a deal. If you bought all those products individually, not in a set, it would be $126. So you're already saving $27 by getting it as a set and purchasing from this event. Now, if you look at the bottom, we did the masking kit. And so that includes the applicator that we used, and it includes the charcoal mask and the moisture mask.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So that counts as a set. Plus, you might want to add the hydrogel eye patches, or you might want to add in the microderm set or the clinical solutions. That counts as 2 sets. You guys, when you purchase 4 sets, you get the travel roll-up bag for half price. And do you remember we used the Skin Vigorate brush earlier that gets your face 4 times faster or cleaner than with just your hands alone? This you get at half price. It's regularly at $75. So with any skincare set. So these are the deals. You're going to see them in the comments or in the post in just a little bit. So stay tuned for that. So here's what I want for question number 2 is, out of all of these sets, like, what would you love to show up on your bathroom sink for free? Like, what's on your wish list? We would love to know what that is. Okay. So if money was no object, what would you love to buy? Okay. So then let's see. Number 3 question is, let me see. Oh, we forgot to talk about your follow-up appointment. That wasn't very smart. We always offer more parties, more events, more ways of getting together. So maybe you want to have a fall fashion fling, or maybe you want to do the hydrogel patch party, which is pretty and pink patches, or maybe you want to do a glamour party. So what would you like? And then do you want that just to be you and me, or you and your consultant? Put me. And if you want to get free stuff, like maybe your wish list is way long and you want free Mary Kay, you just need to have 2 or more girlfriends join you for an appointment, and then you get free stuff. Like, who loves free? Like, put it in the comments if you're all about free. So number 3 is me or free. And then number 4, we shared a little bit about Mary Kay, our business, and why we love the products. And maybe you're thinking, kind of interested in that. So we want to know what your interest level is. And so if we're going to go backwards. So the answers are A, B, C, or D, but we're going to start with D. D is definitely not, never in a million years, never catching me do Mary Kay. That was me at one time in my life. So D is never in a million years. C is no, thank you. I'd really love to just stay a happy customer. And B is buy me a cup of coffee. I'm kind of curious and I have some questions. I might not want to do it. And we're like, no big deal. We'll just share some information. And A is, oh my goodness, I totally want to do this. Absolutely. Sign me up. I want the signing bonus. I don't need to think about it. Some of you out there are wanting to do it. After all, it's $30 to get started, and you can choose a bigger package of starter kit if you want to. Okay, so those are your 4 questions. Make sure you get those to your customer or to your consultant. And I would love to have Tracy, if you could just close us up, and Chris, what your last thoughts are as we move along tonight.
Well, I just want to say, even if Mary Kay isn't right for you, you might know of somebody that would be great at it. And maybe you just want to get a little bit more information so that you could pass it on to that other person. But we do appreciate when people are a talent scout for us too. We understand it might not be right for you, but chances are you might know of somebody. We're always looking for women who want more in their life and who maybe are in a situation that they want to change. Maybe they don't always want to work for somebody else. They kind of like to own their own business. So if it's not right for you, think in terms of somebody you know who it might be great for.
Mhm.
And if that Mary Kay is not something that you want to try, but you would love to get free products or like to get a half price discount or discounts, we would love to have you as a hostess. And we can do things similar like this with virtual, or we can get together with just you or with you and your friends and ask us basically anything that you want to know, and you can try before you buy. Every single product in the Mary Kay line is available to try.
There you go.
So good. You guys, it's been so fun to hang out with you tonight. You could be anywhere on a Tuesday night, and we know your time is precious. And so we thank you from the bottom of our heart for supporting your consultant, for having fun with us tonight. And we pray that as you go to bed tonight, you just go to bed saying, that was super fun and my face feels happy.
Okay.
So keep commenting. If you're watching on the replay, be sure to comment because we want to hear from you as well. But have a fantastic night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.